Hi guys, welcome to the Fourth Moment Weekly Roundup, and this is where you get your weekly dose of local football action. And as usual, we bring you results, fixtures, what else?
News.
Blogs, news. Not much news, but I mean, news we can sort of give. A lot of news sometimes we can't give, but anyway, that's the way it is. Andrew?
Hey Shamiel, busy week.
Yeah.
Very hot this week, I think. And to all the people who started Ramadan, wish you all the best during the fast and blessings to the families and to yourselves. I'm sure it's going to be a tough time. It was warm on Sunday already, the first day when we played, and my players had to put their bodies on the line. But listen, we all know what it's about, and it's going to be an interesting month. I think, Shamiel, with the ABC and the third division, a lot of games, leagues coming to an end. LFA starting, we're getting now to the nice time of the year again.
Yeah. And then obviously everybody's looking forward to Bale, happening on Easter weekend. A lot of exciting things happening there. But Andrew, I think we should start. ABC Motsepe, looking at the results there on Stream A. City Kings and Hout Bay drawing 2-2. I think that's a good result.
Very good result for City Kings. Hout Bay, we thought might, they've been flying. They're third on a log, on that stream, sorry. They've been doing well. But City Kings, I said, are tough to beat these days. Portuguese club was a bit of a leveler, I think, playing on the grass. Hout Bay used to the AstroTurf.
Yeah.
Good score, 2-2. But I heard City Kings had chances to win, Shamiel.
Really? Okay, that's good. Then Zizwe and Junction, we said this was going to be a tough one. I think we both put sort of Zizwe to win, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
But we did say Junction wasn't going to sort of lie down and definitely score 2-2 draw there between Zizwe, log leaders, and Junction.
Yeah, good.
Junction
Rovers. Yes, great result for Junction. I think I did say we played them the previous week that their wingers would give them trouble. The one winger scored 2 goals. I think Junction are the kind of team where they're very difficult to play against. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of fight. They don't stop coming at you. And I think that's a very good result for them. I think Zizwe, with hindsight, might see that as not a bad result.
Okay, and then a good result for Cape Town Spurs against Young Bafana, a 1-0 win. They need the points, right?
Good result for Cape Town Spurs away from home at Young Bafana. Very good result. I think now we will start looking at the log later, see how tight it is at the bottom now, Shamiel.
Yeah, and then Grossie Park getting a good 2-0 win over Ubuntu. I think we did sort of fancy GP with that one.
I think GP's experience came through. GP always, they're thereabouts. They're not out of it either on the stream, Shamiel.
Okay.
And I think that's a very good result for them. Ubuntu now being dragged into the relegation zone.
Oh, that's not what we want to see. No. Then Crystal Palace and DS Leeds. Tight 3-2 win for Crystal Palace.
Yeah, DS were actually 1-0 up after 3 minutes and they were 1-1 at half-time.
Okay.
But I did hear that DS signed a number of players before the window closed, so that must have improved them. But listen, at the end of the day, Palace are second in the stream. They're just looking at getting results. At the end of the day, 3 points is 3 points.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. And then your game on Sunday, Vasco up against FN Rangers, 3-2 win for Vasco. That must have been a very good win. Well, it is a good win.
Yeah, any win's a good win at this stage. I think first half we dominated. We should have been maybe 3 or 4 up. We were 1-0 up at halftime, missed a number of chances. Early in the second half, we carried on the momentum. We were 3-0 up. 3-0 up after 60 minutes with half an hour to go. And I think Coach Sachi then made some very good tactical changes, some good changes that came on fresh legs.
Okay.
And they came running at us, and they brought it back to 3-2. We managed the last 5 minutes quite well. And listen, 3 points, I'm happy. I'm happy with 3 points.
Right, and then looking at the fixtures taking place this weekend, it's for the results, right? Looking at the fixtures in Stream A, ABC Motsepe. Palace up against Zizwe.
Sure, first versus second, Shamiel. This is it.
It's going to be a tough one.
If Palace have any chance of winning the stream, they have to win. Zizwe, I think, playing on grass, I think it's going to be tougher for them, I think, but they're a good team. Shamiel,
yeah, it's going to be tough.
I think Zizwe will be happy with the draw.
Yeah,
Palace need the win because they're 5 points behind. They need the win.
Yeah, everybody's hoping for a stumble by Zizwe just so they can catch up. And looking for Crystal Palace to do that.
Yeah, they've only lost 1 game all season. We've got to remember that, Shamiel. That was away to GP.
Yeah. Junction, why can't I say Junction today? Junction Rovers up against Young Bafana.
Oh, Young Bafana struggling.
Yeah.
They're also thereabouts, just above the relegation zone. They need points. Not going to be easy in Heidelberg, Shamiel.
Yep. And then DS Leeds also obviously hoping to make a comeback. They're hosting City Kings this weekend. And Sultana. City Kings having to travel.
Yeah, tough one for both teams, I think. But I think City Kings' experience will count there. I think they'll just pop them.
Hout Bay up against Ubuntu. That's happening on Saturday, also early 1 o'clock kickoff.
Yeah, I think being Ubuntu, getting dragged into the relegation zone, now you got to go play Houtpay away. It's not going to be easy. I think Houtpay's experience there, Shamiel, at home.
And then on Saturday, also Grassy Park up against Vasco. You got a tough game the weekend.
Very tough game for us, Shamiel. Grassy Park, first round game, drew 0-0 with us at Vasco. They made it very difficult for us. We also missed a lot of chances. It's going to be not going to be easy. I think if 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday, it's going to be hot. Both teams have players who are fasting, so that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I think, it's tough. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a tough one for us.
Let's see
Very tough one for us, yeah.
Cape Town Spurs are hosting FN Rangers over the weekend also.
Yeah, listen, Cape Town Spurs
they
need the points. FN Rangers, they want to come back. Sunday, we got a catch-up game. Vasco, we got Dice Leeds at home at 3 o'clock at Power Park.
Okay.
Finally getting our catch-up fixture back there so we can be in the same number of games as everybody else. It's going to be tough for us. 2 games in 2 days. Also, same with DS also got 2 games in 2 days. That's going to be a tough one for us. But Sunday, we have to try and get the 3 points here.
Looking at the log there quickly up in Stream A, top 3 there, Zizwe, 33 points, Crystal Palace, 28 points, and Houtpay in third with 26 points. Tight there.
It's tight at the top, Shama, but the bottom is where it's interesting.
Yeah, so DS leads still with no points, 12 matches played, and Cape Town Spurs second from the bottom, 10 points, with Ubuntu 13 points, playing 14 matches also. So DS leads 2 catch-up games. One is obviously against yours.
Yes.
Your game on Sunday.
Yes.
And then there's another game also that they need to catch up.
Yeah, they're still going to play Junction Rovers, I think.
Okay.
It'll be a tough one.
Yep. Okay, so let's jump to Stream B.
Oh, that's where it's interesting, Shama.
Okay. Salem United and Marties. Marties getting a 1-0 win over Salem.
Good result.
That was sort of expected. No surprise there.
Yeah, but we must also... I think it's Salem's first loss at home.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because
They're very good at home. They pick up all their points at home. So very good result for Marties.
This result was sort of I expected a win here for Santos. They went all the way to Rasdin to play Barcelona, and it was a 1-1 draw.
Not easy, eh?
Yeah.
Not easy.
But somehow I expected them to get one.
Listen, we played Barcelona in the Nedbank Cup, and we got our goals early. And you need to get your goals early there, Sean.
Yeah. So 1-0 draw there for Santos and Barcelona. Ubuntu Spartans beating Seaside Spurs 3-2.
I never expected that. Seaside are being dragged into the relegation zone now, Shamiel. They've got to keep an eye on that.
But I think from their point of view, they're just looking to survive this year, if I remember
correctly. Correct. But they need to pick up points.
Sure. Infantry School and Oriented Birds. And Oriented Birds, as we say, they travel well, winning 3-2
Good
against
result.
Infantry.
Good result. Infantry School in trouble, bottom of the log. Good result for Oriented Birds.
Hanover Park log leaders beating Royal Blues 3-0. No surprise.
I knew it would be comfortable at home, yeah.
And Amar beating a Pequeno. That was the derby we spoke about.
Winelands derby.
Yeah. Amar beating a Pequeno Cosmos 2-0 there. Good win for Amar.
Good result for Amar. Pequeno, also, they've got a number of games in hand, but they need to be careful also with the teams coming from behind.
Yeah. Then looking at fixtures this weekend in Stream B for the ABC Motsepe, we've got Santos versus Salem. That's being played at home. Santos home ground in Thornton.
I think Santos will win that one, Shamiel.
Royal Blues up against Ubuntu Spartans. That's being played at Rasdin.
Derby.
Yep.
Derby. I'm gonna go with Royal Blues on that one.
Oriented Birds playing Amar. Now this is
going to be a cracker.
This is being played in Plet.
Yeah. Now listen, we know it's tough in Plet.
Yeah.
Oriented Birds, very good team at home. Yeah. Amar have been picking up results, Shamiel. They're there and thereabouts. Oriented Birds have to win to stay on the coattails of Hanover Park. They must win.
Then Seaside Spurs hosting Infantry School over the weekend.
They need that. That's a perfect game for them. I think to get the 3 points. Yeah. They must just be careful, manage the game well, and get the 3 points, get the goals early, and then manage it.
Hanover Park are hosting Barcelona this weekend.
Yeah, that's Friday night.
Friday night in Downburg Road.
So I think Hanover Park are going to win.
And then the Marties are playing a Pequeno Cosmos.
That's a tough one, eh? That's a tough one. I think both teams are desperate for points.
Yeah.
But I think Marties, it's also like a Winelands derby. I think Marties will do well to get the 3 points.
Looking at the log there in Stream B, Hanover Park, top of the log with 30 points. Oriented Birds in second with 27 points. And Amar in third with 24 points. So Amar doing well there first season in the ABC Motsepe.
And Oriented Birds have a game in hand. They win that. They got the same number of points as Hanover Park. That's why it's crucial for them to win.
Yeah.
Because we definitely see Hanover Park winning this weekend.
Yeah. Infantry School, bottom of the log, there 7 points. Ubuntu Spartans with 11. And Pequeno Cosmos completing the bottom 3 there with 12 points.
Sure.
So it's tight there.
Because 2 go down, we've got to remember that. So that second bottom spot is very important.
Cool. Okay, so that's your ABC Motsepe A.
and
B just gone over there. So, and remember, if you want to have anything to say about the ABC Motsepe, give us a comment on our Facebook page, and yeah, let's engage with us about that. Right. And tell us who do you think is going to win each stream.
Oh, it's going to be a tough one, eh?
Okay, third division results. Looking at the results there over the weekend. So it was quite a few matches played as usual. Saxon Rovers and Good Hope. Saxon getting a good, or a well, not a well-deserved, but a much needed 2-1 win.
A desperate 2-1 win.
Desperate win. Trying to find
Yeah, I think Good Hope also struggling. They're now in the relegation zone. Saxons needed to build a bit of a buffer. Good result for Saxons.
Ocean View and JL Zwane. Good win for Ocean View, beating JL Zwane 1-0 at home.
Ocean View at home. Tough to beat, yeah.
Wanderers and Cape Town City. Cape Town City beating Wanderers 2-1. That's a good result for Cape Town City.
Good result away on the grass. Good result.
Yeah. Premier United and Greenwood. Yeah, some of us had to double check our score on Saturday when this came through. This was the early kickoff. 7-0 win to Greenwood over Premier United.
Yeah, Greenwood are flying. They're a confident team now.
The green machine is moving.
Yeah, it's moving now.
Antalya Spoor and Goal 50. Antalya Spoor, good win there for the youngsters. 4-3 win over Goal 50.
Yeah, Goal 50 need to watch out. They're still hovering around the relegation zone.
They need to get some results there. Chomo's losing to Matroosfontein 3-2. I think it's a good win for Matroos. Young side also. Chomo's not a bad side at all.
Very good. And that was away.
Yep. Chomo's away. Matroosfontein played it.
Matroosfontein home.
Yeah.
Yeah, good result for Matroosfontein. I think Jomo's had to travel. I think, yeah, let's see what happens this week.
Wanderers and Matroos. This match was played, I think, in the week. Wanderers beating Matroosfontein 2-0.
Sure.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about this league. One game you win, one game you lose. It's yo-yo.
It was on Sunday, actually.
Yeah, it's a catch-up game, yeah.
Clover and Trinis. I think Clover, this is a good result for Clover. 1-1 draw against Trinis.
Very good result. Trinis were also near the top. They're still near the top. But a good result for Clover. Needed that points.
Wow, I think that's all the results for the third division.
And then there was a game played Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Silver Spurs 2, Cape Town City 2 at Malta Park. Good result for Silver Spurs.
Yes.
Very good result.
Yeah.
Very good result.
Okay, actually got it here. I don't know why I missed it. Okay, so looking at the fixtures here now for the week coming up. Andrew said it was a double header. I don't see a double header.
Oh, there's some games. Some teams have got 2 games.
Okay, so just look at the fixtures here for this weekend. No, it's not Santos. It's third division.
We'll get there.
It's early morning. Early morning. Before we go there, Andrew, can you look at the logs along of the third division? So the Adora, they're top of the log at the moment. Cape Town City in second with 38 points.
Yeah, the Adora 1 point clear. Yeah.
Greenwood in third, 17 matches played, 37 points. They are basically the driving seat at the moment.
Yeah, they win the game in hand. Greenwood are 1 point clear. So it's going to be a tough one. Yeah. I think, and then Trinis are hovering there as well, Shamiel. I think out of the top 4, I think the winner will come. I think they're starting to build a bit of a gap to everybody else.
Yeah.
And they're very consistent.
And then Trinis in 4th spot there with 33 points.
Yeah.
As Greenwood still needs to play Diadora, eh?
Yes, and Greenwood they still got a game in hand against Trinis.
Okay.
They got to play Trinis away.
Yeah.
So that's going to be tough there for the top 4. And then once you go and play Trinis twice, Greenwood, home and away.
Yeah.
They're all going to play each other still. Okay. So it's going to be very interesting.
Nice, exciting. So bottom of the log, they Good Hope still at the bottom there with 12 points.
Sure.
Camps Bay second from the bottom with 14 points, and Goal 50 third from the bottom with 15 points.
Wow.
But it's also tight there. The next
very
one up is
tight.
17, 20, 21, 22.
Yeah,
so there's no
very
real
tight. Yeah, very tight.
No real distance there. Right, looking at the fixtures for the third division. Friday, Camps Bay hosting Wanderers.
Ooh, tough
it's going to be a tough game for both.
Yeah.
Wanderers probably going to struggle with their surface at Chalet Road there. YMO hosting Trinitarians.
Sure. Tough one for Trinis away at YMO.
But these are the games they need to win, and they're confident they can win it.
Yeah, no, listen, I think this is going to be a nice game. I think if you want to see goals, go there Friday night.
Clover hosting Antalya Spoor.
Oh, tough one for Antalya Spoor. It's going to challenge him.
Yeah. And then Good Hope hosting Ocean View.
Oh.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough
Good
game.
Hope need 3 points.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game for both of them. Giles Wani hosting Jomo's Power.
Geez, Jomo's got to travel again. Ooh, tough one against Wani.
Diadora hosting Saxon Rovers. Ooh.
Yeah, listen, Saxons need points. Diadora need points. Obviously, to stay top of the log will be a nice, exciting game, that Shamiel.
And then on Saturday...
Sorry, if I remember, that first round game was 2-2 at Saxons. That first game of the season, so it'll be very interesting.
But also a lot has changed since then.
No, a lot has changed, yeah.
Goal 50, this was on Saturday, hosting Premier United, 1 o'clock at...
Goal 50 need points.
At Heideveld.
They need points. Premier in the mid-table. They're not going to win it. They're not going to get relegated, but I think they still want to fight to be in the top.
Of course. Greenwood are hosting Matroosfontein at Solar Street.
Is that 1:30 Saturday?
1:30
Tough
Saturday.
one.
It's going to be a lekker game.
Oh, nice game. Matroos will come at them, but I still fancy Greenwood at home, Shamiel.
This is now on Sunday. Clover hosting Premier United, so tough there for weekend for Premier.
Yeah, Premier got to go to Heidelberg and then go all the way to Mandalay. So it's a tough one.
On Sunday, also Trinitarians are hosting Camps Bay. I would want probably fancy.
Chinese way too strong. Yeah.
Antalyaspor and YMO.
Geez, YMO tough weekend. Chinese at home, Antalyaspor away. Antalyaspor also got a tough weekend.
Yeah.
Sure, tough one to call.
Matroos against Goal 50.
Yo. Nothing easy. Coach Rogers got some tough games this weekend. Premier and then Matroosfontein.
Yeah.
You're a tough one to call, eh?
Tough, yeah. And then Good Hope are traveling to Jomos, to Atlantis.
Jomos need the 3 points. I think Jomos need to start getting a little bit of momentum just to cement their place. I think they need the 3 points.
And then Ocean View hosting Diadora. Look here, I'm not going to say what that result's going to be because anything can happen in Ocean View.
Yeah, no, listen, Ocean View, we know that at home they're very good. Diadora, we know can play. They train on AstroTurf. It's going to be a tough one.
And then also remember, Diadora is playing the Friday, so they have the Saturday to recover.
Yes.
And if I remember correctly, Ovi is playing the Saturday.
Yes,
they playing the Saturday and the Sunday?
Yes, they are. Okay. So it's going to be a tough one for them.
No, they're not actually.
Oh, they're playing Zwane.
They're also playing Friday night against Good Hope, actually.
Good Hope, sorry.
Okay, so there's no advantage.
No, both teams will have the same. Yeah, I still fancy
Diadora,
yeah.
And then looking at fixtures for Tuesday, Gerald Zwane hosting Greenwood.
Oh, tough one for Greenwood.
Yeah.
That's going to be a nice game.
And then Saxon hosting Cape Town City. But that can go either way, I can tell you. Cape Town City.
Saxons versus Cape Town City. Is that Tuesday night?
Tuesday night. Yeah. It can go either way. We can't call that one because...
Oh, Saxons at home.
Yeah. And City sometimes inconsistent on the grass.
Yeah.
Silver Spurs are hosting Wanderers on Tuesday night also.
It'll be a nice game also. Lots of goals. Yo, some big fixtures this weekend, Shamiel.
Yeah.
I love it, eh? I love his double-header weekends. They're looking great.
I wonder if the teams love it.
I don't know if the teams love it, but we love it. We love to see the results. It's just that if teams, the one good game, one bad game, teams got to be consistent. You pick up 6 points, you've got a good chance of moving up a good couple of places. If you're on top of the log, you could open up a gap. That's just the way the double-headers work.
Yeah. And is there anything else?
No, I think that's it. I think we got no tournaments or anything happening this weekend.
No, obviously, everybody's prepping for Bale.
And the Bale draw, I believe, and the launch is on the 15th of March.
Okay.
Saturday the 15th of March, and that's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to see who the new teams and invited teams that are invited into the tournament. So it's exciting times.
Yeah, we've got some insight to the teams coming in, and it's teams that haven't been there before. And I'm talking about teams outside of Cape Town now. And it's going to be exciting stuff.
We have insight. You have insight.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Well,
I don't know.
Me or we?
No,
we?
No, I know we nothing. I know nothing. So, yeah, okay maybe I'll find out after the show.
Maybe. Okay, so if there's nothing else happening.
No, that's it. Yeah. Tournaments are done. There's a lot of preseason friendlies that teams are phoning around asking for friendlies. Yeah. I think go out this weekend. I think there's a lot of third division games. There's lots of nice ABC games to go out and watch. It's going to be an exciting weekend. I got a feeling this weekend in the ABC, Stream A and Stream B, we're going to have a good idea of who's going to be fighting for it come the end of the season. Okay, I think, whatever is said, I think this season, as before, I would say all three leagues, if I can call it that, ABC A, ABC B, and the third division is holding up. It's going down to the wire.
Exciting.
It's going to the wire.
Yeah. Guys, before we go, we want to say thanks to Pequeno, our panel sponsor, Jason Roofing, for helping us put out the content. Obviously, like the page, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video, whatever platform you're watching it. That's it. Until next week, we'll see you. Cheers.